Welcome! This is Solopreneur Success Strategies, where we talk about mindset, your website, your brand, your social media marketing, your customers, how to sell to your customers, how to find your customers, how to talk about the skills and knowledge you need in your business, and free software and tools to help you save time, money, and be more productive, as well as strategy and systems here on Solopreneur Success Strategies. Welcome! Today is System Saturday. I'm looking rather casual today because I do have a little thing to tell you, and I'm just going to repeat that I am Jane Gardner, Solopreneur Success Strategies, and it's System Saturday today. I am looking a little casual for those on video because I was busy listening to Joel Comm talking about the death of Blab.im, which closed down today. And for everybody here, I just wanted to give you an idea that this is a very important lesson about being flexible in your business. Blab.im is a live streaming software platform that was created about a year ago, and everybody was having a lot of fun on it. You could go in there and just talk for hours with other people. A lot of people started up shows, which they talked about their business. And in fact, I had it as an idea for my show as well to do some trainings there. I didn't like some of the features of it recently, so I never got around to going on there. But all of a sudden today it was closed because the owner wants to do something different. So there's a lot of people who have videos or recordings of their shows who may be up on Blab that they can't download because it closed suddenly. So for System Saturday, this is an important lesson because it tells you that you should always have systems in your business where you're making sure that all your assets are in your archives, available to you only, as well as spreading them out on other places. For example, these are on YouTube, but I certainly do download each show and archive them, as I will be using them for assets in my business. So just so everyone knows, don't count on one platform that is not yours, because most of these aren't yours, and they can be bought out. They can just get no funding. I think, who closed again? Somebody closed recently because they had no funding, etc., etc. So always have systems in your business that are helping you in your business. So let's get on with the show. Today we're going to be talking about email systems just for a little bit more, and I may do another demo next week on campaigns, because today we're going to be talking about segmentation of your email lists. And but for right now, let's introduce myself again as to who I am. I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband for the last 20 years in a structural engineering firm, and still am in Western Canada. So it's been a long day working, but I come on and I do this show and I make a recording, and I have 2 or 3 ways for me to make the recordings. So at any time, I am able to be flexible in my business and make sure I don't lose any of my assets. So that's my tip for today. Remember, these are your assets, so make sure you're saving them into a place that's for you only. So System Saturday is part of a series for Solopreneur Success Strategies, and on Monday it's Mindset Monday. Tuesday is all about getting your message out on Get Your Message Out Tuesday. Wednesday is about your customer and you. Thursday is about getting the skills and knowledge as an entrepreneur. Friday is all about Freebie Fridays. Saturday is all about, of course, systems put in your business, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And Sunday is all about strategy for your business. So System Saturday, I designed it so that it was about putting together systems in your business, because you always want to be making money instead of making work for yourself in your business. So if you put systems and automation into your business, you have the time freed up for you, for yourself and your family, but as well you have the time to build your business by working on it rather than working in it. So if you can put marketing systems on automatic or your email system on automatic, sending out emails, you're going to be spending more time with your clients or getting more clients in your business, as well as, of course, spending more time with your family. So even though automation doesn't sound very glamorous and organizing your business system doesn't sound very glamorous, it's very important to have it in your business so you can get things done quickly and save yourself time. So in this series, we have been talking about organizing your computer and business systems. We did started on email, which is about communicating with your clients in your business. And then we're going to be talking about tracking your finances and automating or systematizing your marketing, and then automating your selling with maybe sales funnels. And we'll do some demos on that, as well as ways to track your client and what they're doing in your business and how to communicate with your client. A lot of that would be, of course, through email. So we're doing that section a bit early with the email systems. My offer right now is about automating your business in a week, a training at jgtips.com/automation, AUTOMATION, for those who don't know the name. We talk about some of the ways to automate chores and organize your computer, how to set up an automated email system, and operating procedures binder quickly using templates. And I give you a lot of templates in order to secure your computer and secure your WordPress files, as well as other systems in your business. So let's have a look at email. And of course, we need to go there. Boom. I'm organized, I promise. So business systems will allow you the time to grow your business by getting more clients, because you have the time in order to do that, as well as, of course, spending more time with your family or friends while your business works for you, so you can have a lifestyle business instead of working in your business. So we've already mentioned that we are talking about organizing your computer and business systems and tracking your finances, automating or systematizing your marketing, automating your selling process, and communicating with your subscribers and clients. So we've already talked about computer file organization, and we talked about backup systems that you could use. We talked about the operating procedures binder, and right now we're talking about email systems. We had a look at some of the email systems that you can use. And then for those who don't know anything about email autoresponders, we went over how a system can be made with an email autoresponder software, where a person can get an email every 2 days automatically without you having to do anything once you set it up once. And then we talked about how you can have specific lists for specific activities. For this example, the people who loved avocado got the emails about avocados. The people who liked oranges got emails about oranges. People who got emails about apples. And then there'd be another list for people who like licorice, I guess. And then also, of course, you can send them a general email as well as a group, so they can get at least 2 emails from you. So you can set up systems where you can actually have different lists for different interests of your client. And I also talked about how there is what is called a follow-up series in email autoresponder systems, where a person opts for your email list, and then in that list you can create a series of emails and decide what time they get it. Say, for example, 2 days later, 2 days later, 2 days later, or most people do 1 week, 1 week, 1 week later. And you get different emails, and depending on what you're talking about, they can find out about more information from you. And then there's also what is called a broadcast email in the email autoresponder system, where you can send out a broadcast email to all your lists. So it would be, for example, your monthly newsletter with recipes that you could send out as a broadcast once to all your lists, including the various recipe people and the different foods. And so they could get different types of emails. So an email autoresponder system can do quite a bit of communicating with your clients. And then we had a look at how you can also get clients to move they actually get added to a second list depending on what they're interested in. So, for example, the person who liked avocado, you send out a email to all your lists talking about this recipe for avocado. Then, of course, you might get him onto the recipe list for avocados. So that person would be on two lists, and you could appropriately email communications to on avocados, and then another one you could do recipes. And as well, of course, he's on the broadcast list, so that person is on three lists, and you can appropriately change your communication with him depending on which list you're in. So you could call that segmentation of list, but you can do further segmentation as well. So, for example, you want to find out who will buy from you. So you send out an email, which has a $7 book, to all your lists saying, here's my book. And if the person on the avocado list and the orange list decides to buy it, then great. Then what happens is they also get moved over to a buyer's list, which is, of course, our favorite list, because we know these people will buy from us. So they will be on the avocado email list as well as on a buyer's list. And you can tag them, it's called. And I can show you the tagging in Aweber. They have campaigns where you tag a person as a buyer, and then they get moved to a separate list, the money list, and they come off the avocado email list, or you can keep them on both lists. But this is basically the money list. And then what you do on the money list is you send them emails with more offers for them to buy, as well as just regular information. So they're on a different list, but they, of course, don't know that. They just enjoy your list. So you can segment your list into buyers and what they call freebie opt-in lists. Usually that's where you get them first, just with a freebie, and then you develop a relationship with them, and then they may buy something from you, and then you can send them to a buyer's list. And some people will take them off of the freebie list and put them onto the buyer's list and just sell them there, because of course a person doesn't want to get too many emails, so it depends on the type of company you have. So segmentation of lists is a powerful way to find out who are your customers and then keep them on a buyer's list and sell more to them. So maybe next week we'll have a look in Aweber. They call it campaigns, where you have different email lists and different information, and you can put it together where you send people from one list to another by tagging them. And that's what my little tag saying buyer means, is they've been tagged with the tag buyer in the system so that they get moved to the buyer's list. So I hope that wasn't too simple for you or too complicated for you. But basically an email autoresponder system, all you have to do is create the emails at the beginning, knowing what you want to do with your people, and then create the email list, and then of course go find the people who will come and be added to your list. So I'll just talk to you again about automating your business in a week training, jgtips.com/automation. This is all about how to automate some chores and organize your computer set up your email system and your operations procedures binder with templates. I'll also give you some email templates and how to secure your computer cheat sheet and WordPress cheat sheets to make everything secure and get you started quicker on automating your business with systems. So if you want to see the video of this current show, I'm starting to post them on my jane-gardner.com posts, but you could try and catch jgtips.com/ssaturday, or much easier, is to go to my YouTube channel at jgtips.com/YouTube, subscribe, and then you will get the current show as well as the next show. And of course, you can look at previous shows where we talked about things like your operation procedure binder or your organizing your computer. So thank you for listening. I know it's a fairly brief show, but I thought I would add that part about segmenting your list in email autoresponder for freebie opt-in lists as well as buyers lists. You can move a person from one to the other, and how you can do that in various autoresponders. Next week we'll probably look at some in Aweber how you can make campaigns where you can move people around and move them to different lists. They're starting to all do that. Infusionsoft is a sort of an advanced way of doing that and needs lots of training, but Aweber has a simple way for you to do that. So thank you for listening. This is Jane Gardner at jane-gardner.com, and I will see you next Saturday. Thank you for listening. This has been Jane Gardner at Solopreneur Success Strategies. Please go and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs, and also to find out about other programs as well over at jgtips.com/programs. And over there we have a free mindset magazine for you to check out at jgtips.com/mindset offer. So welcome. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow, as this is a 7-day-a-week show on mindset, your customer, getting your message out on social media and on your website, talking about strategies, talking about business systems, talking about all kinds of things, including the skills you need as a solopreneur. So please come back and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs. Thank you.